good YouTube? It's your boy Illusion, the Clown King. Welcome to the Clown King's morning show. Yes, I said Clown King. I don't give a fuck if it is a broke-ass fucking half-ass chain. Still a motherfucking Clown King. I don't give a fuck what y'all bitches say. You wanna know why I consider myself a king? Because I deserve that respect. Because a king doesn't take bullshit from people. He uses benevolence and decision and thought to make the right decision for his people and himself. That is why I consider myself a king. You know why I consider myself a clown? Because my whole life I've been the butt of everybody's joke. I was always the guy getting picked on, beat up, deodorant grind across my teeth, beaten and publicly stripped in front of the whole school. Worst things that we can get into probably in a song at some point. And so, you combine those two mentalities of constantly the joke, constantly the punchline, and really tired of people's shit. You get the Clown King. And with being the Clown King, one thing I don't like is, one, being used. Two, inconsistencies. See, when something's real, it tends to be pretty precise, pretty reliable. Now, when something's fake, it's pretty chaotic and you can't really pin it down. You can't trust it. It's crazy because I dabbled in chaos magic, and then Order out of Chaos, you'd think that that would go hand in hand, which it does at some point. But it takes a lot of energy to order chaos. It takes a lot. And with that, you combine all those elements, you combine the clown and the king, and the constant fluctuation of chaos and trying to make order out of it, it works the mind a little bit. And then you get people trying to besmirch your character. And then say all these negative things and try to do things to destroy your shit. And then they expect you just to take it. Nah. See, this is the part where this is the villain origin story. You know, the guy that tried to be a good person, and he realizes there's no such thing as good people anymore. There's okay people. There's a few decent, but in genuine, the term good is irrelevant anymore. I'm not a perfect man. I have a lot of flaws. And I have a lot of issues. Some that will never go away. They just get managed. The difference is, I put in effort to manage mine. Some people just think there's absolutely nothing wrong with who they are. And everybody else is fucked up. Those people need to do a lot of self-reflection. And it's not going to be something that they just, light bulb, I'm kind of a piece of shit. Of course not. It took me a bit to get a couple things that kind of tinged in my head, like, that's not super great. And I'm working on those things. Am I ever going to be completely free of some of those? One can hope. One can hope. But one thing I never tried to do, I never tried to lean on my mental illness and make it the sum of who I am. I don't introduce myself and go, hey, I have fucking IED, I might flip out and put a hole in the wall, or I might break something, or I might scream. I don't come out swinging like that, because that's not who I am. It's a part of me, but it's not me. certain people, the second you meet them, I have BPD, or I have yada yada yada. Setting a precedent that from there on out, they're not responsible for what they do. Because they can't help it. I could understand that and respect that if it was something like Tourette's. You know? Something in the moment that's just a reaction, a tick, something, fuck, shit, you're a fucking asshole, stuff like that. I could forgive that. When you're being calculative, going around trying to eliminate pieces and change people's perspective of someone else because you're mad at said person, that's a narcissistic trait. When you go and sit there and revenge fuck or try to revenge fuck someone's friends, that's also a sexual narcissism trait. And yes, sexual narcissism is a thing. Look it up. It's a fun watch. I actually have a video in one of my little playlists there. I'm actually pretty sure if you look under her, under my playlist, it might be a private playlist, who knows. But there's a thing about it, and all of it makes sense. So when people sit there and try to point out my shit, I'm fully aware of my shit. Some things. I'm sure there's some underneath there's some damage that I need to work on, absolutely. And until I can find that, I can't address it. But I therapy every day, talk about shit that's going on, and if something comes up, we address it. But until that connection's made, I work on what I know's there. And being a person with mental illness is not an excuse for being a piece of garbage. My reactions to certain people are just that. Reactions. After aggravating, pestering, pushing, prodding, and provoking, eventually you will get a reaction. I'm not a saint. I'm not by any means. But one thing I'm not going to be is your patsy or your pushover. And I'm not going to be somebody's back pocket choice. So forgive me for standing up for myself and saying I deserve to be the one and not one of many. And standing my ground on that, and then you getting mad. Again, says more about you than me. I've always been transparent with pretty much everybody. Of course, I hide some things from some people because certain people like to weaponize, and you can't tell everything to everybody. Opportunity knocks. And then sometimes shit flies out. But with all of that, I'm still never giving up on my shit. Despite what everybody wants and expects. I've been knocked down, but I'm not out, and I never will be. Because one thing about me, I keep getting back up. No matter how hard I get knocked down.